Hey, you go crazy.
DJUTV, let them know who we got in the building.
Yeah, boy, what's the word? What's the word, my mans?
Nigga, what's your name? You gotta tell the folks what's your name.
They know my name. I ain't even gotta say my
name. That's a fact.
They see the face, they know what it is. I'm my mama.
Reese money, what you all, gang?
Shit, chillin', Brody.
Hey, I see you got some members with you.
Hell yeah. Got bro no with me. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna show no faces.
They already know their names. What y'all on know? How y'all bumming? Welcome to DJUTV.
I don't fucking know.
What you on, bro?
Now, Major, this interview is definitely brought to you by Authentic Best Buds. Shout out to my folks out in Baltimore. Reese, I wasn't gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, my pops was tripping, you feel me? So he told me the first question I asked, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when you gonna give me my bike back?
At this
point, it's been over like 20 years, it's been over 20 years, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
We damn near in our 30s.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I had to come get up with you to see was that shit true. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know, but I'm like, I knew I took a lot of niggas' bikes. I used to steal bikes like a motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Steal mopeds, I used to steal cars, I used to do a lot of
Yeah.
Me there.
I had an interview with FYBJ Main, that's your cousin?
Fuck no, that
okay. He said the dude hit different with folks are thieves.
Dude hit different.
So you grew up in the Calumet Buildings?
Hell yeah, I grew up in the Calumet Buildings. A lot of y'all probably know from the Calumet Building on for them grade. Like, that's how motherfuckers like, damn, folk, you grew up in the Calumet Building? Ain't Lil Reese from over there?
Yeah.
How the fuck you so cool with Duck? Damn, I know you used to be with Fooling Up. It hit different.
You know, I fake grew up in the Calumet.
It do hit different when you grew up in the Calumet Building. What floor you stay on, folks?
So look, my pops used to be like the maintenance man around that motherfucker. You feel me? So we was in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Lil Reese stole my bike.
Lil Reese stole your bike?
On phone them grade.
It do hit different when folks are thief. It do hit different. I seen something go viral, folks, saying that folks was trying to steal a car, and they was saying he ain't trying to steal a car for the gray. I'm supposed to be stealing.
No, I'm dead ass.
Bro, he lived on the 13th floor, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was my cousin. He just was one of the little shorties in the building. And he used to get beat up.
Yeah.
You know he used to get beat up. See, a nigga want to beat me up, bro. He used to get beat up, bro, in the building, bro. For real, bro. I'm beat in.
So FYBJ Man used to get beat up in the Calumet Building.
Man, I asked him, did he ever win a fight in that? He ain't win not one fight. He know he ain't win not one fight.
Hey, so did you do your research before this interview, man? Because I got a lot of questions for you.
I still got to do some research for him. A lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to do some research on some of this that you finna ask me.
Man. Well, look, it's definitely, like I said, it's a blessing to have you here, man. All jokes aside, we talking about a real Chicago legend. You know what I'm saying? Real shit when we talk about Chicago rap, when we talk about Chicago drill. You feel? When we talk about drill, period. You know what I'm saying? We talk about one of the forerunners, one of the godfathers. You gotta mention Lil Reese. You know what I'm saying? So I'm honored to have you here. You did what I'm trying to tell you. Like, out of all the niggas we done had on the couch, you feel me? Lil Reese on this motherfucker. Oh yeah, it's busting in this motherfucker. You feel? Nah, for real. So let's get into it, man. Reese, tell us where you from, bro. We know you from Lemron, so just tell us about growing up on Lemron, bro.
See, I came to Lemron, I was young as hell. From the Calumet Building. I'm from over there, back by Inglewood too, though. I'm from both, I got both parts in me. So shit, I'm from Lemron and I'm from back over there back O Block. So I'm from both.
Word.
Hell yeah.
And majority of your childhood, until the buildings were tore down, you grew up in the buildings.
Yeah, for sure.
Run around that motherfucker, bad as hell, getting into, you know what I'm saying? And your pops was really one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Big Reese, you feel me? So, what was your childhood like though? Like, you know, like your influence, you know what I'm saying? What was you seeing? You know, what was your day-to-day real shit?
I don't know, shit. Out there though, like day-to-day, man, it was a lot of shit going on, I ain't gonna lie. Too much shit going on. A lot of shit I can't even talk about. Shit, I seen a lot. growing up over there, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I seen too much.
Yeah.
For real though. I can't even really talk about too much on it over this interview shit, but I seen a lot of shit growing up. Over there back by the Calumet Building and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas went to the feds. I seen a lot of niggas go to the feds. I seen a lot of shit. Just 10 years old, I seen a lot of shit.
Right. So you damn near born into this, like, you know? Like.
No, I was born in this though, for sure.
Yeah. Cause you been bad as hell your whole life. Like, real
One
shit.
of the ones who was born in this.
Yeah. But you started rapping at an early age, man, when y'all got on. How old was you?
I was 10 when I first started rapping.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
But how old was you when y'all signed that deal?
I was like 19, 18.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Who influenced you to start rapping?
Shit, just seeing all the older guys rapping and shit growing up. I was like 10 years old in the building, watching niggas make records and shit, going to the studio and shit. I finally went in that bitch when I was like 10. I stuck with it. I kept rapping. Hell yeah.
And so when y'all turned up around like 2012, you know, of course, with you being on the I Don't Like record, you know what I'm saying? You got Chief Keef, you got Lil Durk, you got Lil Reese, you know. What do you think it was about yourself that stood out to the masses, you know what I'm saying, and made the whole world gravitate towards you?
I don't know, I was authentic. Yeah, I was real authentic. I really grew up in that shit, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
I couldn't speak for everybody else.
Yeah. And so when you was getting your success on the music, how difficult was it to like leave the street shit alone though?
I don't know. You say how difficult it was?
Cause I heard you say, you know what I'm saying, the more money you made, like that made you like get into more shit, like more trouble.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It was difficult. Shit, cause all my people still in the street, so you know how that shit go.
Yeah. But one thing I heard for sure about your name, like when everybody first got their check, everybody say Reese was the one that really took care. You feel me?
I blew my shit. I blew my shit.
How you blow it?
Shit, just still being in the hood.
What was one of the first things? What was the biggest purchase?
Buying cars, I bought like 12 cars. All type of cars, so we could just ride around there and be in. Hell yeah,
12?
I bought cars, like 12 cars.
Like fresh off the lot?
Like shit, it wasn't no lot. Wherever I was buying them,
Right.
Niggas had the title for it.
Wherever I was buying them, shit, paying bonds and all type of shit, just doing a lot of shit.
You regret any of it or what?
No, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't do no regretting.
Yeah. So you got signed to Def Jam, you and Durk. When you and Durk got signed, was y'all signed like as a duo?
No, hell no, independent.
Okay, so y'all had two separate deals? Mm-hmm. Okay. And that was in 2012. Y'all got signed before Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
And when y'all got signed, the whole city was like that shit gave the whole city hope on some shit like, damn, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
These niggas just got signed to Def Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that phone call.
That shit changed my life. Once I got that call, I knew it was that. Shit, it was on after that, I ain't gonna lie. Biddy, I got that call, knowing I was finna be straight, shit, I ain't look back.
Yeah. You just said don't beat it. It reminded me of the Two Thumbs Down you got going viral right now. That's going too crazy.
I stole that from my boy, I ain't gonna say his name.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Cam Capone got mad at me for reposting it.
He got mad? How you get mad?
Oh, you put a strike on my channel, all type of shit.
Stop lying, bro.
Come on. I'm damn. Take something what you want. Wake up.
How the f he get mad? What'd he say? What'd he say?
He was like, take that down. I was like, what you mean, take it down? He told me to take it down, I ain't take it down. So he put a strike on my shit. That's what he did.
I said, you had a lot of goof ass niggas on this couch. I've been watching lately.
Goof ass niggas like who? We gotta put some names on it. I thought we had all real niggas on the couch.
Man, you know you had a lot of goof ass niggas on the couch, man. I've been watching lately, folk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna say no names. Them niggas ain't that important, man.
Anybody you had any interactions with before?
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. They know what's up. I done seen some niggas on this bitch on the pop before.
You did what?
What? No, I ain't. What? Put that foul in their ass too. Talking about pit in their eye.
I don't know what he talking about.
BD, you goof ass hoppers. On BD.
So you be with DJUTV?
Yeah, I've been with your shit lately. At first I wasn't on your shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Then I started getting on your shit. I seen what's that the crackhead nigga, the Charles the white nigga.
Yeah.
I seen him up a bang on this bitch. I said, oh no.
Yeah.
I seen that nigga up a bang on your shit. I said, damn. You let that nigga up a pipe around this bitch.
Bitch, give me back the money then, hoe. Fuck ass bitch. I ain't have to help now more of you rotten ass hoe. Bitch, my mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. Bitch, all you hoes buried your baby. Fuck y'all pain, bitch. Give me back my goddamn money, hoe. Or suck my dick, bitch. In Chicago. Fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about shit. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, nigga. Nigga, I keep a motherfucking gun, Chicago. Say, homie, you better, nigga, what you got? Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on?
Charles.
Nigga, don't with me with a gun in my hand, nigga.
Chill out, man.
You tweaking.
Yeah, you went too far. Y'all went too far, man. Y'all was doing good.
Say, nigga, better not with no gun in my hand, my nigga. You run all up on me with my pistol.
Charles.
Nigga, you a man, nigga better not say nothing to me when I grab my pistol, nigga. Tell me what I can't say. Nigga, f*** out, nigga, I'm brain. Watch out, my nigga.
Charles, bro, chill out.
Watch out, my nigga.
Don't do them this while they out here, bro.
I ain't doing nothing like that. Nigga better not walk up on me telling me about what I can't speak on, nigga.
Bro, that man ain't tell you nothing, bro.
Say, homie, I don't give a damn about nothing.
He vibing with you,
He
bro.
ain't vibing with me telling me I can't say what I can say, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a all that say. Nigga, let me say what I'm gonna say, nigga. Who told you that? Say, homie.
It'd have been all type of shit going on this. All type of shit.
Oh, damn.
So, on that note, we had an interview with Woo from Young Money, Melly brother, and he talked about how y'all was real good friends when y'all was growing up until y'all had split.
Who?
Yeah.
Shit. You talking about Fido's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be around shit back then. I know that nigga.
Y'all used to be close at one point?
Yeah, he used to be around me.
Right. And then like y'all friendship at the end because of like street beef?
Shit, I be in this shit.
Right.
He ain't around me no more, shit.
But what about his brother Melly? Did you have a relationship with him?
No, I ain't had no relationship with dude.
What?
Hell no. Fuck no. Just the other nigga. He used to be around us type shit. A lot of niggas used to be around us. That's ops. That's ops and shit. They see they couldn't get close, so they just went on some ops shit.
Yeah. So when you were just locked up in Houston, bro, I was reading one of the fan comments. They said ask Lil Reese about the rumors of him being friendly with his commissary.
What the fuck?
They said like you was being friendly with your commissary, like you
Come on, bro.
like for protection in Houston.
Nah, bro, ain't no such thing as that. Cause I'd have missed through a couple of times in that bitch, so and niggas was giving me shit, so it ain't nothing like that.
Word.
Hell no, but the niggas who was with me, I made sure they eat. If I had something, hell yeah. You with me? We in this bitch together. If I got a whole bag full of shit, hell yeah, you can get whatever on my shit. I'll fuck with you.
Hey, bro. Hey, how you get locked up in Texas, bro?
Goofy shit. Some Texas laws shit. Texas laws got him in. Crazy. Texas just wanted me anyway because they knew who I was. The DA and all that shit. They found out it was me. They made sure they put a no bond on me.
Word.
Held me as long as they could.
You came out there with an afro.
What the fuck? Came out that bitch looking different.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man. But out of all the shit that you done been through, bro, throughout these years, can you tell us what's the most valuable thing you done learned?
Shit. I learned a lot of shit after all these years. Shit, I grew up. I ain't gonna lie. What you wanna know something like, shit.
When I say out of all the shit you've been through, I'm talking about, you know, you getting your voice back, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talked about how you fresh out, like, you know, your status in the rap game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you done had many different phases, many different chapters of life, you know? You got a daughter now, you feel?
I learned a lot of shit. I learned a lot of shit, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Too much shit.
Yeah.
Boy, I learned too much shit, man. I don't even be doing too much talking. I learned a lot of shit throughout the year.
Right.
This shit grew me up.
Tell us about fatherhood. We know that's something new. You know what I'm saying? You got a baby girl. You feel me? Tell us how that changed your life.
The fatherhood ain't really new to me. I got a 9-year-old.
Okay, my bad.
So it's like, she grown me back then, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
She taught me how to be a man, really. Like,
So you got 2 girls?
Yeah, I got
2 daughters?
Yeah. I ain't got 2 girls. I ain't gonna lie. I got 4 girls.
Okay.
I got all girls.
Okay.
I got 2 girls that's always around. The other 2 with their mama.
Okay. So you're a real girl dad?
Yeah, for sure.
So how does that, you know what I'm saying? So with you having 4 girls, bro, like no boys, you know, like what's your mindset as a man though, you know what I'm saying, as you try to help them, you know, grow up as ladies?
I don't know, shit. My mindset, I be really trying to teach them the way, my little girls and shit, like, I don't know, I be always trying to holler at them and shit, let them know, like, so they won't grow up thinking they need a man and shit, like, or a nigga, or some shit like that. I be making sure I'm always talking to them and always in their life so they can know, like, they don't need no nigga for nothing. They got their daddy type shit. Mm-hmm. So I make sure I stay in touch with them and shit like that. And stay on their ass. Make sure they doing the right things and shit like that.
And throughout the years, you know, they grow up, they become young ladies, you know what I'm saying? They start dating, you feel me? And these niggas, they like, man, her pops Lil Reese, you feel me? Like, that could be intimidating, you know what I'm saying? Or that could make some niggas want to fuck with them more because of, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be weird like that, we know that, right?
They young as hell right now. They ain't even into all that, you know what
I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm talking about for years to come.
Yeah, maybe like 10 more years.
But what I'm asking is, you know, if you was ever in a situation where you saw a video in which a nigga put his hands on your daughter, how you think you would feel?
I react different. Shit, I had to see what's up. You know, I get out with the shorty and see what's up.
Yeah.
But me knowing like I'd been through that shit before, I had to really like get out with him and see what was the cause before I just go all out.
Okay.
Cause I know I did some crazy shit before, and the I did that too. I seen her daddy and he got up with me and we had a conversation, nigga, like real man conversation. He was trying to see what was the cause. Right. So I just know how to play that shit. Right. I ain't gonna just crash out over no shit like that.
Hey, I appreciate that response too, you know what I'm saying? That was just a tough question I had to ask, you know what I'm saying? Just on some shit like, we be laughing, we kick it on this, you know, but I do like to, you know, bring up certain topics just so we stand as a community with certain shit, you know? Mm-hmm. What if the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, you know? So I fuck with that. But moving forward, man, you just dropped some projects, or you just dropped a project.
Yeah, I dropped that when I was in jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you got some coming out soon, right?
Yeah, I got like a deluxe and then another little album. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, but I just been doing music.
Yeah. And you been doing interviews. You the interviews?
Yeah, lately it depends on who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
I ain't doing it with everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody can't get my.
For sure. But tell us about the music though. Like, what's your mindset with the music? You feeling like you back? You feeling like it's you know?
With the music, I'm grinding. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I gotta put the work back in to get where I want to get. So I'm gonna just do exactly what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I just gotta put the work in and get there. I got all the labels. I got all the people. Shit, I just got to put the work in myself, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Word. What's your relationship nowadays with guys like Chief Keef, Lil Durk?
I with everybody. I ain't got no bad blood with everybody. Shit, I folding them.
Yeah. Hey, did you and King Vine ever get to do any music together?
Yeah, we did some shit.
How many unreleased songs y'all got?
We got two unreleased songs.
So.
Hell yeah, that I ain't dropped yet.
Word. Any unreleased music with Chief Keef?
No, I ain't got nothing unreleased with him, but folks want to do some shit. I just sent him some shit. I just sent his ass some shit like last week. So I'm waiting on him to do that shit and send it back.
And you know, most recently in the headlines from when you was doing the interviews, I guess you got a fight coming up with Swag De Niro.
What the fuck? Man, stop it, man.
How much to fight for, man? I feel like Don King. I got something on it.
Yeah, tell me about that fight.
I thought you set it up, Chubbs.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'll beat his ass if you want to fight for some money. You gotta fight for some real money.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting him for free.
He said he'll fight for free.
Cause he broke, but I ain't fighting for free. I ain't fighting for free. I'll box him for something. For some money, he gotta go get some money. Have somebody put some money up for him.
I'll beat his ass for free.
Yeah, folks will whoop him for free.
How much y'all want to do the fight for?
How much you want to whoop him for, folks? I'll put the money up on you on BD. How much you want to whoop him for?
Whatever you want to fight for.
For sure. Whatever you want to box folks for, tell him go get his shit. Go get somebody.
Well,
put some money
he another weight class.
No, hell no, ain't no.
Chubbs around be heavyweight. George Foreman on that.
You got a heavyweight mouth.
Man.
Nah, he a lightweight. Folks a lightweight.
You did respect.
That nigga a goofy on BD. Nigga a straight goofy. I ain't gonna lie. His ass from Shamburg on BD.
Hell no. Hey, can you tell us about your relationship with Fredo Santana or like one of your craziest memories with him? We don't hear too many Fredo stories.
I ain't gonna lie. I f***ed with Fredo, like, man, Fredo used to do a lot of shit together, like we was like low-key partners in crime. We was like, this was like 012, 011 type shit. We used to be doing all types of shit. We had a studio on 55th. He robbed the nigga from the low end in the studio, like, the nigga was coming in at a bad feature. Folks, shit, said, man, took his money. Nigga ain't even get a chance to pay for the feature. Folks took his money.
Yeah.
Nigga was supposed to been paying me for a feature. Folks took the money, all type of shit. I had to make folks give me the money for the feature. And he kept the rest.
How much was the feature?
Probably like $500 back then.
Why he ain't let him do the feature?
I don't know, because I guess the nigga, shit, he wanted to rob him. I couldn't say nothing.
So that's what Fredo was on back then, just taking niggas down?
Back then, before he started getting some money, he was doing that type of shit.
Yeah. And so when you heard about him passing, bro, what was it, kidney failure, you know? Did that make you, I mean, I don't know if you drink or not, but.
No, I was drinking. I used to be drinking with him, drinking lean and shit, but when they said that shit, I knew exactly what it was, because I knew how he used to live and shit. So I'm like, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he used to be doing that type of shit. I'd go to his crib and shit. He'd be pouring up crazy, trying to get me to get. I got so hot to the point off that shit, I stopped. I was stuck with him. I was stuck with him off that shit. Like, man, I was drinking that shit. I stopped quitting. I stopped drinking that. I stopped drinking that with him.
Yeah.
I used to drink lean and all that. Went out to that with him and shit. I was drinking that shit. That shit made me not want to drink it no more. I used to be drinking that shit. So I stopped drinking it right then and there.
And you know, back then, bro, when Sosa moved to LA, Fredo moved to LA. How come you didn't move to LA?
Everybody used to be, Fredo now used to be telling me like, man, Reese, you know what you need to do? You need to move to LA, woo this and woo that. But I didn't want to move because I'm like, my people still out here and shit. I got to take care of shit. My daughter's out here and all type of shit. So that's why I just didn't move.
Right. And even throughout all the close calls you've had with your life, you still, well, how do you feel about living in Chicago now?
I ain't gonna say where I live right now, but I be in and out around this.
For sure, for sure. And one of the most historical moments, bro, when we think about Lil Reese, you know, DJ Academics named you the Chiraq Grim Reaper. You know, he say, if you get into it with anybody online, it's over with.
He capping on some police shit, I don't know. Tweaking.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that shit he talking about.
But I know you end up doing the interview with DJ Academics.
Yeah, I did one with him. I did one interview with that nigga back then, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
What made you
Just,
do the interview?
I don't know, because I wanted to see what type of nigga he was.
Yeah. Because I was surprised you did it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm down, what the f?
I really want to see what type of nigga he was. That's why I did an interview with him. I'm like, I bet.
Yeah. So it's like a whole bunch of, you know, documentaries on Lil Reese, you know what I'm saying? But we know the shit, and then what's the name just made the whole video about King Von, right? The whole, you know, that's going viral right now, you know?
Who made that?
His name Trout Lord Ross.
I don't know. I ain't really watched it yet, but I've been like hearing about it all on the internet and all type of shit.
Yeah, it's very controversial right now. It's like 4 hours long, and he pieced together everything he found online about King Von. You know what I'm saying?
Is it true?
A lot of it's not true.
Right.
For sure.
I don't know. I ain't see it. I don't think it's true.
No.
Niggas be on that internet shit. I don't know.
Yeah. You seen a lot of false shit on your name online?
Yeah, but there's always a lot of folks online.
What's the craziest thing you seen that you know damn well wasn't true that was on Lil Reese's name?
All type of shit, everything, certain shit they be putting up on that bit. I don't know, I can't even get to it. It's a lot of shit that don't be true. I just let them go with it shit sometimes.
Have you ever performed here in Chicago?
Yeah, hell yeah, I used to perform back then. At the
in
clubs.
Chicago?
Yeah, at the clubs. This was back
then,
though.
Adriana's in there.
Yeah, this was back then. I performed at the Coachella, what's that, Coachella? Yeah, I could perform that, all that shit and all type of shit.
Word. But nowadays, that shit like...
They ain't letting nobody perform out here.
I feel like y'all ain't never get like that real hometown love. You know what I'm saying? On some real, like, you know, music shit. So they got y'all banned? Like, is it banned? Are y'all officially banned or just some of y'all decide not to do it?
I don't think we banned. It just don't be happening. I don't know.
Type shit, right.
I don't think it's banned or shit like that.
For sure, for sure. See, your current situation, bro, you just signed with a new label?
I signed like some independent shit. Like, I ain't do no signing like locked in type deal like how I did with Def Jam back then. I did some independent shit like one album deal type shit with a label.
Right. So what's like the future goals and aspirations for Lil Reese?
I'm working, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get to the next level so I can be able to put my people in position to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Tell us who Lil Reese top 5 drill rappers of all time.
Who Mass?
Yeah.
I got L.A. I got Von in that. Yeah, who else I got? Let me see. I got L.A. Von. I fuck with Herb in that. I'm gonna put Herb in that for the East Side. I'm phone them and then who else? Damn, who else I'm gonna put in that? Damn, this crazy.
Yourself
man.
and Sauce at this point.
Yeah, man. I invented that shit, so that's the fourth one on phone them. Damn, man, who else I'm gonna put in that bitch? I'm gonna put Sosa in that bitch. All the rest of these niggas, I don't know nothing about them. I'm gonna be there. Phone them just came home. You gotta tell you in this bitch, folks gonna go crazy.
Say what's up, bro.
Folks gonna go crazy.
You been quiet as hell, like.
Folks just dropped some raw ass shit. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. And our interview just went up. How much money in your lap? I don't be pocket watching, but it's sitting out. I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah, man, be looking out. Go look out for shit though. Folks got some hot shit. Folks get that. They say folks. They say he remind them of Vaughn type. Shit. When Vaughn first came out, folks got some shit like that though. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
So y'all just gotta go look out for folks on BD.
Definitely. And if you could leave a message to the youth, bro, specifically the young men that's in the streets growing up bad as hell like you did, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we all go through our different walks of life, you know. What's a message Lil Reese will leave to them?
So what, like all the kids like that's growing up?
Yeah, the youth.
I don't know. I tell them like, stay focused and like, whatever they got their mind set to, stay on it and stay at it. Don't lose focus. That's about it.
Right.
Hell yeah.
And one thing I just want to ask you, man, I don't know when we can do it. You know, I know you be in and out of town, but I think it'd be cool if we do like a little bike drive or something for the shorties. You know what I'm saying? Since you stole my bike, I think it'd be cool if we do some community service. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
and we get back
bro,
to the kids.
for real, I stole your shit for real though, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
for that shit crazy, folks. I could believe that shit though, folks. I stole a lot of niggas' bikes. I ain't gonna lie.
We were shorties though, like this some real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we had the bike parked outside the maintenance office. You feel me?
What you got, a mongoose?
Huh?
What you got, a mongoose or something?
Some shit like that, it probably was. On my mama. Cause my pops used to work in the building, you feel me?
Your pops used to be mopping the floor and all that
all
shit.
type of shit, you feel me? So we, you know what I'm saying, we'd do our rounds, you know what I mean, throughout the building. Shit, we come back to the office, the bike gone, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, building big, but it's small. Everybody know everybody in the building, you feel me? So yeah, that was, you know, Reese a little badass.
Who told you I stole your bike? How you know I stole it for?
Yeah, that was my pops told me. Cause like I said, he was, you know, working all the flows, shit. He knew everything that was going to do that.
What'd he say? Little Reese stole your shit?
No, my mom, exactly what he said.
Crazy.
But it's all love, man. That shit, we was shorties, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
But any shout outs or closing remarks you want to leave with the people?
Yeah, shout out to my set. That's the only shout out I want to give. That's the only shout out I'm going to give. Shout out to 300. That's it. That's all.
All right, well, shit, that's a bet. Lil Reese, DJUTV, Chubbs, Tay Savage. Tay, you gotta say something for the people. You just went crazy.
The Lamb, you hear me?
They love Tay interview.
Welch for 4,300.
Phone them.
Word. Shout out to World 2 Productions, man.
DJ, you go crazy.